Well, I just wanted to give you a brief tutorial on how to use Google Earth for those of you who have never ever used it before. I am using my parents' computer, which has never seen Google Earth before. So I just want to walk you through this and show you what this looks like from installation all the way up to where you'll be using it in your assignment. So the first thing you do is to go to google.com/earth. You can see I did that up here. This takes you to the home screen. Go ahead and click on Earth Versions in the upper menu bar, then scroll over until you see Google Earth Pro on desktop. After that, you're going to press Download Earth Pro on desktop, which is going to bring up this little menu box here. I'm not a big fan of sharing my data with Google, so I just went ahead and press this check mark to turn that off, and then I press Accept and Download. Now I know that this process is going to look a little bit different between a Mac and a Windows computer, but the software itself is going to look exactly the same. So I'm going to continue to show you how to install the software on a Mac. You would obviously go down to your downloads file. The computer would verify this installation. Double click install. Continue, install. You can see that it's actually running pretty quickly and installing relatively quickly, despite the fact that it's being installed on my parents' old clunker of a computer. Hopefully you'll have a similar experience. Once it's done, it gives you that. Press close. I always move the installer to the trash. And so now it should be installed. So I'm just going to search for it in Finder, and there it is. It pops right up. It's going to take just a second for it to load. Go ahead and press close. You can see this is what it looks like. Pretty simple, intuitive software. I'm going to go ahead and you will have already downloaded the class assignment and where you need to go in order to view your the points of interest for the class. I'm just going to download, I'll download both of these. And you can see all I did was drag them in to Google Earth, and presto, they pop up almost immediately. So, for example, we can travel to analysis point 1, which you will certainly be doing as part of your activity. You can see we zoom in actually onto a mass wasting event. I'm not going to tell much more than that because you're going to have to do some analysis with that, but we're going to head over to another mass wasting event that I found that we are going to do a little bit of analysis on, and that way you can sort of see how this process works. So whenever I ask you to generate certain statistics about the mass wasting event, such as max slope or the elevation change, this is all done very simply by using this ruler device up here. So you can go ahead and click on that. I'm just going to move it a little bit out of the way. And what you're going to do is you're going to click on Path. And then from there, click on Show Elevation Profile. And then I generally change the length. We can change it to either feet or miles. Why don't we go ahead and do miles? That might be a little bit easier. So we have a mass wasting event here. You can see the talus outflow here, which is just all the rocks that came off of the side of this event. So if I wanted to find out, for example, the length of this event, I would just start down here and I would click at the very top of the event, and boom, Google Earth pulls up an image. I'm just sliding in and out using the middle scroll button. You can see here this shows that at the base of this elevation profile, it's about 9,889 feet. At the top, it's 11,474 feet. You can see that the average slope here is about 48.8%, which roughly 50% of a 90-degree angle would give you about a 45-degree angle. Here it gives you the elevation gain of about 1,590 feet. And here it gives you the distance, which is about 0.6 miles. So hopefully this is all the information that you need. Here is also, in case you're curious, the max slope, which you can see we gain somewhere around, let's see if it pulls it up. Yeah, somewhere around in here we get max slope. Yep, right there. At 81.8%, which of course would be a very, very steep angle. I can't do the math in my head, but that'd be what, something like 80, between 75 and 80-degree slope. So this gives you a little bit of an idea for the type of stuff you'll be doing in Google Earth for your assignment 3. Hope it's been helpful.